I want to give a huge round of applause to my boy Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann, the head of Naughty Dog, the creator of the Last of Us franchise. I want to give him his due diligence and real respect as I talk, because this man has single-handedly taken one of the coolest video game companies ever made and has considerably dropped the ball constantly.
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta get this nigga his props. That shit was trash, my nigga. You consistently drop the trash. Get this nigga his props.
Lately. Constantly. But don't worry, he had plenty of time to do his directorial debut on The Last of Us show, and we get to see Tess get tongued down by a fucking infected. Alright? He had so much time to make that scene amazing and beautiful and sweet. Alright? But he had no time to make sure the goddamn multiplayer team was okay and was fine. But don't worry, he had plenty of motherfucking time to make sure Tess was getting tongued down. Alright? But for those that don't know, so recent news has come out that The Last of Us Online, or as the community calls it, Last of Us Factions 2, has been officially canceled. And you gotta love, you got to love that on Twitter, Naughty Dog block the comment section, so you can't make comments, because they knew this shit was gonna piss people off. They knew. They fucking knew. And so they came out and wrote an article and wrote some bunch of bullshit, if I'm being honest, some bullshit, and said, well, we were working on the multiplayer, and the multiplayer was going good. It was lit. It was great. But for the amount of scale that we were going for, or what the game entailed, we would have had to dedicate ourselves to be a online service company. And with that being said, we are a single player company, and we chose to do the right thing and just cancel the game. Even though the game was looking great, even though it was fucking awesome, we was told it wasn't enough to be a live service game. And we was like, no. We are Naughty Dog. We make the best single player experiences. So we are gonna stick by our guns. And you know what people did? Bunch of damage controlling. Talking about, oh my god, Naughty Dog is the best. They was like, well, they're not changing their rules or anything, compromising themselves as individuals just to make a multiplayer game. You have so many Naughty Dog cocksuckers out here talking about this was a great idea, this was a amazing decision to cancel it. And all I had to say is, all of you guys need to get the fuck off Naughty Dog's dick. Alright? I love Naughty Dog. I literally grew up with Naughty Dog. Alright? From Crash Bandicoot all the way up to The Last of Us Part 2. I've been with this company, I've seen it grown. But I'm gonna call them the fuck out when they do some dumb shit. And this was the dumbest shit that they've done. Alright? Why the fuck would you even promise us this fucking multiplayer game if you fucking knew we couldn't even get it? First of all, we have studios like Respawn Entertainment, owned by EA, that makes Apex Legends. Apex Legends is a live service game. Okay, cool. But they also make a single player game. Do you know what that is? Oh, right. Any Star Wars fan would know who they are, because they're the ones that do the Fallen Order series or Jedi Survivor. So you mean to tell me you have Respawn Entertainment that could do 2 things, and you motherfuckers can't do 2 things, a live service fucking franchise and a single player experience, I call bullshit on that. What makes it even worse is that you motherfuckers were hiring people. You were hiring. If you actually went on their page, they were hiring people specifically for multiplayer. So how the fuck are you telling me you couldn't even do live service? And then the kicker of this, who even asked for a live service Last of Us fucking game? Nobody in the Last of Us community were like, we want a whole bunch of fucking live service shit. None of us said that. All we said, we want Factions 2, the original Factions game, with the gameplay mechanics of Last of Us Part 2. So the dodging, the prone, the gameplay functionality. We want that. And these motherfuckers still couldn't deliver us this shit. It's literally been 3 fucking years and they couldn't live up to this promise. Naughty Dog has been completely a waste of time. But you know what they could have kept on doing? You know what they kept on wanting to do, maybe? They could keep re-releasing fucking Last of Us. Get the fuck out of my face with this dumb ass excuse from Naughty Dog, alright? Ooh, but don't worry, we still got single player shit coming. Like, motherfucker, you have shown me nothing except Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Who the fuck asked for that? Who the fuck asked for that? You can literally go play Last of Us Part 2 right now. I was okay with Last of Us Part 1 being remastered because it's like, alright, you're adding the accessibility, so I guess it's alright. But pay $70 just to get accessibility mode. The fuck? PC port, complete fucking trash. Is only better now. But yeah, let's also just cancel something that people really wanted, which was the fucking multiplayer. 3 strikes on this fucking company. I've never seen incompetence over at Naughty Dog. Just nothing but incompetence. Like, incompetence. And to make things worse, y'all listening to Bungie of all people. These motherfuckers can't even keep their shit together when it comes on to Destiny. Alright? So again, this is the biggest flop on Sony, because why the fuck are you listening to those motherfuckers? The fucking video game that's constantly having the community fucking angry, that's constantly disappointing the community. Like, the fuck? You don't have to be a rocket science to know that Bungie ain't anywhere what they were before. So why the fuck are you listening to them? Because none of us even asked for a live service fucking Last of Us game. But of course, it was Jim Lion Ryan who decided that shit. So don't worry, everyone's getting blamed on this shit. So Sony's getting blamed for even trying to make every single game live service, because no one asked for that. We only just wanted a multiplayer fucking version of Factions 2. That's it. And Bungie is the least one to be talking, so they're getting blamed for this shit. And Naughty Dog can kiss my ass. Alright? This is bullshit. Alright? Bullshit. And what? Like, everyone's just happy and think this shit is cool? That these motherfuckers just basically lied to us and told us we were getting this shit, and now we're not. And then they had the audacity to put a picture of, like, leaked pictures of, like, what the game was, like, the fucking menu. Like, why the fuck would you show me that?
How the fuck would you show me something if I couldn't have it then?
Like, what the fuck is this shit over at fucking Naughty Dog? Like, this is some bullshit, alright? Nothing but bullshit. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Naughty Dog has been going down this really, really, really dark road ever since Last of Us Part 2. I would say, honestly, they've been going down this road ever since Amy Hennig left Naughty Dog. For those that don't know, Amy Hennig was the creator, or like the writer, the main writer of the Uncharted series. And ever since she left for Uncharted 4, Naughty Dog has been very twisted. And they've been very, very twisted when we come on to like a bunch of like crunching. That's been a huge topic in the company. For a lot of people been knowing, they've been crunching to get their games. And even like Ben Stern, the guy who helped design a lot of The Last of Us core mechanics, and he used to work there, and to me he's the co-creator of The Last of Us because he helped make that fucking game along with Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann can say that he created it all he want, but it was also Ben's help that got that shit done as well. So fuck all that nonsense. All right, fuck all that nonsense. But ever since he left and Amy Hennig left, Naughty Dog has just been going down the drain. That game was that Uncharted 4, complete rewritten, and they had to crunch on that game to the point where after the game was launched, a bunch of the people left. Then after that, you had a going into Last of Us Part 2, crunching, and the game comes out. It's divisive amongst fans. Some of the game got leaked, and it's a pandemic, so like some people was writing off the game already, and a bunch of nonsense, fucking nonsense. All right, but people wrote it off. Well, you know, we still played it. It still won awards and whatnot, but it divided the fan base. You cannot talk to the Last of Us community like civilized people. Everyone either fucking hates each other, or they just it's just the most toxic fan base next to the Spider-Man community. Just toxic fucking fan base. And like, it is the most craziest fan base I've ever dealt with. You know, you can't have a civilized conversation with them. To the point where the Discord is so unfun. To the point I don't even like talking about the Last of Us franchise. I don't like talking about this franchise because of Last of Us Part 2. Like the game a lot. But the Discord, and I've been also guilty of this, the Discord of it is just so toxic because everyone either trying to prove their point and saying like Last of Us Part 2 was a great game, blah blah blah, or other people saying it was shit and blah 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 blah. Motherfucker, no one gives a fuck, alright? The game won awards, alright? It don't need to speak for anybody. They don't need anybody defending it. But the fan base are constantly infighting amongst each other. And now, all we have gotten from this this goddamn company is just re-release after re-release of the same two fucking games. Where's the new game? And it better be not Last of Us Part 3. I don't give a fuck about Last of Us. I'm tired of this franchise, to be quite honest. And I love it. I loved it. I love it. I love the voice acting. I love the people. Hell, I love the HBO show. I thought that was fucking awesome. But let's not fucking kid ourselves. Let's not shit on our dicks and say that Naughty Dog is doing right. They have not been doing anything right so far with this company, bro. Naughty Dog it's literally been falling down the fucking well of hell, alright? And it's only a matter of time when they're winning all these awards and whatnot. It's only a matter of time before Naughty Dog goes kaput. They're going to make something that really stinks. And it's going to be very interesting to see if they're going to be able to catch up, or are they going to sink to the bottom of the barrels. But this is why I say, when people say, how can you not say Naughty Dog is still not the top of the game over at Sony? And I tell them, because they have not done anything to make themselves top of the dogs. If you really want to be honest, I think Sucker Punch, I think Santa Monica Studio, hell, I think Insomniac is better than Naughty Dog, because Naughty Dog hasn't proved anything. Especially, I think Insomniac has proven themselves, because they just been kicking it and pumping these games out, regardless of how you feel about Spider-Man 2, regardless of how if you like the game or if you dislike the game. You can't deny Insomniac has really been killing it this fucking for the PS5. They've been killing it for the PS5. They've been killing it this generation. They have been literally leading the charge. And fucking Naughty Dog has not been doing that at all. They've done nothing except re-release the same fucking game. And before anybody says, yes, I know a new IP is coming. I know Last of Us Part 3 is coming. But motherfuckers, is this all you have? Where's Jack? We've been asking for a Jack 4. Where's Uncharted? Where's these other fucking franchises that Naughty Dog has under their belt? Unbelievable. Like, this is just piss poor excuses over at Naughty Dog. And I'm tired of it. But don't worry, they got enough time. They have enough fucking time to do a new mode in Last of Us Part 2 if you get the PS5 edition. No return. They have all the energy to do that shit. But they had no time to integrate multiplayer into that mode, which would have been a good way to please people who are disappointed about this news. But no, it's a single player experience. You mean to tell me you couldn't make a few maps and have it be a little horde mode where you and a bunch of your friends fight off infected and enemies, or maybe both together? You couldn't do that, Naughty Dog? Listen, I'm not a game developer, so I don't know what it takes to make a game. But truthfully be told, Naughty Dog has wasted the fucking community time. And I pray, whatever the fuck next game they make is peak shit. It better be fucking game of the generations good. Because you have constantly let this community down time and time again, Naughty Dog. And it's ridiculous, it is trash, and it's waste of time. No one wants a fucking no return mode that's not multiplayer. Alright? No one wants to go around looking at fucking lost levels. We wanted factions, and you have constantly let us down, and you have not given us anything what we wanted. So, until Naughty Dog gets their shit together, I could give two flying fucks about whatever the fuck they come up with. Alright? Fuck this company. Fuck this shit. Don't care about Last of Us Part 3. The only thing that would make me excited for Naughty Dog, a new IP. And that's it. And even then, I'm not even sure about that, because I'm just so disappointed with this company. This is beyond dumbfounded. I feel like I'm reliving the dark ages of Capcom. Alright? So, it is what it is. Fuck this company. Anywho, this is gonna do it for my little rant. I'm sorry if it's all over the place, but I'm just tired of the bullshit. Anywho, everyone, I hope you liked the video. Let me know, do you think I'm going a little too crazy for Naughty Dog, or is everybody kind of agreeing with me that they fucked up for not giving us the multiplayer? Post your comments down below, let me know, and as always, more videos are coming soon. It's your boy, Mrs. Degenerate, signing out. Have a good one. Peace out.